Right, I'm heading back down to the laundry room now, where Stephanie in 112 and her husband, I think his name's Jeff, and they have a 9-10-year-old daughter. She wasn't there, but I waited in the laundry room because somebody had moved my clothes out of my washing machine and left them on the dryer and put their own washing in. She couldn't wait. It was 7:30. The laundry room's open till 10. I phoned the building manager, Kelly, for emergency. She's putting a report into Barb, and they're going to go and have a word with them tomorrow because, like I said to them, how can she prove she didn't steal anything? She'd taken my stuff out of the washing machine. How can she prove it? She can't. And that's her stupidity because she touched my stuff. It was in a closed washing machine. I had paid for that, and technically, it's invasive is what it is. And the last person that did that stole 3 pairs of my underwear at the Ocean Park Manor. And he left a dirty J-cloth in there. So as I was telling her that, she starts to ignore me. She moves my note off of the washing machine that I left for her, which I photographed. And then he comes out, oh, you're crazy, you're crazy. I'm shouting at you, mate, because your wife is too fucking scared to take the shouting herself and the telling off. Well, it happens a lot more than you think. I don't care if it happens a lot more than I think. You don't touch bloody people's laundry. You're raising a child. You teach her right from wrong. That's wrong. So now I'm wired for fucking sound, live to the cloud, going to do my laundry, because I'm scared of these 2 frickin' nutcases. Right, they pour bleach on my laundry. What have they done in retaliation? Because she's too impatient and selfish to wait like everybody else. I've had to wait days. Look, how many laundry... hold on, let's get you out my pocket. How many washing machines? I had that one's broken, and that one. She moved my stuff out of that one. That dryer's out of order, these 2 dryers are working. That's it for the whole building. 70 apartments. Oh, my daughter, I said I was down here 2 minutes after. No, you weren't. My daughter was here, it's 20 minutes. No, it bloody wasn't. Yeah, it was. Yeah. Learn to get down here in time and take your stuff out, she says to me. That's when I shouted at her, you learn not to touch other people's stuff. Do not touch other people's laundry. Do not touch other people's clothes. It's not yours to touch. And she goes off and I go out and I'm waiting out there and then her boyfriend comes up. Hello, what's going on? I just want to talk to you. You're your girlfriend, your wife. Assholes. So we just wait and see. We'll wait for my laundry to dry for 45 minutes. Joys of joys. When she came in to get her stuff, I was sat there in the corner in the dark. So when she crept in through that door, she opened up the door, it was dark, didn't think anyone was in, and then she started walking over, and that's when I said, excuse me, don't touch my laundry again. Or anybody else's laundry for that matter. And then I shouted at her nice and loud. So there's some kind of dirt in the bottom of my, it looks kind of greasy and oily. So I'm presuming they poured oil in this. So I'm now going to wash it out. You can't really tell. Get into the light here. Yeah, there's some kind of oil or grease. Brownie, you can't tell by this. I'm not putting my clean clothes in that. How do I know? They probably didn't do anything, but how the fuck do I know? Because the pair of them were in there alone with mine drying. I hate this fucking town. Seriously, I'm getting really sick of Victoria and the freaking weird people. I can't bloody do anything nice for anybody. I mean, I baked bloody stuff and gave that kid painted stones of mine. I've been blimmin' nice. I've dropped off donuts at their house because I had extras and knocked on neighbours' doors. Bloody selfish woman she is. She couldn't wait 20 bloody minutes for a flipping washing machine. And then I'd have to confront her. Fucking angry at people. So, how dare she? I don't care if you have to wait. I've had to wait bloody days. Selfish bloody woman. She doesn't work either. She's a bloody mother who stays at home. She's got all fucking day to do it. Those machines were free all bloody day, I know. And I was waiting too. stuck them in my fucking clothes. If I find my fucking anything in my clothing is missing. There, that was definitely dirty before. They did something to that. That's clean now. There was oil or grease smeared into that. Not a lot, but enough. If I'd have put my clothes in there, it would have wrecked them. Stupid little twats. They get up twice as early in the morning as me to fucking pull that kind of shit on me. Do you remember Nobby Dad? Put the oil on sand so we couldn't use it. People are idiots, man. Criminals are so fucking dumb. You want to steal people's laundry time? Jesus Christ. You pinch a penny? Make an evening of it now in the laundry room. Make sure I take my dinner down there. Book, maybe take a little portable telly. Just like in the laundromat, you don't leave it alone. You think you can trust your neighbours? And 1112 will take your laundry time. And for him to say it happens more often than not, then I would know that's a load of bullshit. I have lived here for 4 years now. Not once has somebody taken, which way is this going? Not once has somebody taken my laundry and put it over here on top of a dryer. Not once in 4 bloody years that I've lived here. The only time somebody touched my laundry before was the other apartment building, and he stole 3 pairs of my underwear, the pervert. She's a selfish, ignorant woman who couldn't wait. Not her in there. I don't think she did steal any of my clothes, but I mean, it was pretty damn stupid of her to touch anything, because if I was any nastier of a person, I could accuse her of stealing stuff. But I'm not going to do that, because I'm not like that. I just want her to know, you're not supposed to touch other people's things. She got all snarky about it. You sitting here on time. No, 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 love. You need to wait, because that could have been somebody else. And she'd jump in front of old ladies getting on the bus too, I bet. That kind of attitude. I'm glad her daughter was not with her. Because she'll probably lie and get her daughter and they'll converse together. Oh, so she shouted in front of the kid, which is absolute bullshit. But I wouldn't put it past people, because I dealt with the Victoria Police who lie for their sisters and work at the Ministry of Health on behalf of my former boss, who's a nasty bully. Thomas Guerrero and Mike Corey. And it's Mike Christians and Brent Cadell, the two bent police officers. Apparently this talking voice is screaming and shouting to Mike Christians. He's delicate hearing tested. He'll never go to England because he'll be deafened the minute he steps out into Heathrow. I mean, I could be a real friggin' bitch right now. This isn't completely dry. I could take up these dryers for the next hour. I'm not even going to tell her they're free though. She can come traipsing down the hallway. Oh, I have to come all the way down the hallway, on the same floor the laundry rooms are. And if they're busy, then I have to come all the way back again. Oh, boo-hoo, Stephanie. I have to come all the way from the third bloody floor. Sometimes I've come down here, seen they're empty, gone upstairs, got my laundry, got back down, and somebody's gotten in here before me. And I've had to wait, like normal people do. If you're going to start getting aggressive and defensive at me because you did something wrong and I'm telling you off for it, then I am going to shout at you. Because you and I have a problem, because you're being a blinking child. And not holding yourself accountable for something you did wrong. So if you want to put it in my hands and make me make you accountable, I'm not going to be nice about it, am I? You're bloody grateful I wasn't your bloody mother. Put up with that bullshit from an adult, let alone a 15-year-old. You want to do my laundry? Pay for it. If you're going to take it out, put it in the dryer. Set the dryer going. Don't be half-assed about it. Do the bloody job. You're live to the cloud, by the way.
Excuse me?
I said we're live to the cloud right now, by the way, just so you know.
On both sides, absolutely.
Good. You know, it's Jeff, right?
It's going to be that conversation.
No, I'm
You're
just...
alive to the cloud, go be alive to your cloud.
Oh, okay. You don't want to intimidate me in public. All right. Now that was interesting, eh? Silly fucker. So as I was saying, before I presumed that was going to happen. And as you all heard before I came down here, it did. What a surprise. He's going to sit there and stare at me, touching my underwear and try and make me feel intimidated by his male presence. How delightful. How original. Oh, God. But now I'm down here and he knows my apartment. What's he doing upstairs? Is he pissing under my door like some fucking teenager? Hey? Is he smearing his shit on my door handle? Because that's the kind of level of the people I realise I'm now dealing with. Still recording. So, anyway, I don't think she's the type of girl to steal anything, but I do think it's rather ignorant, like I say, and I can see by the responses online that 97% of you agree. Yeah, you don't touch other people's stuff. Unless you live together in the same household. I appreciate that for sure. I totally agree. If you're relatives and it's in the same house, by all means, help them do the laundry. But if it's a complete stranger, she had no idea whose stuff she was touching. That's the thing. So, that's pretty ignorant and selfish right there. And he's waiting outside for me. Ooh, what a man. So he can talk to the building manager tomorrow, as I've already had it recorded and reported to Kelly. All right, now we're stepping out into the hallway. What's going to wait for me out here? I wonder. Yeah, exactly. Intimidating. As you can see,
it wasn't tampered with at all.
Oh, your laundry's not in there. I saw you take it out. Oh, piss off, you pathetic male. You tampered with it yourself. I've been recording that room the whole time, you idiot.
You're such a tough bitch, aren't you?
Yeah, when I'm recording
The police have already been called, don't worry.
So's the building manager.
Ooh, they're not gonna do shit, but the police will. They'll take your camera and they're gonna delete my pictures that you took of me.
I've got you on video and your
I don't
husband.
give a shit, I didn't do nothing to you. Nothing to you.
We're live to the cloud.
I don't care, I didn't do nothing to you.
Do you know what live to the cloud means?
I don't care.
Go look it up.
I will charge you with harassment, so just wait, 309.
You touch my stuff.
There's no rules to that, lady.
You don't touch people's bloody laundry.
There's no
You
rules.
don't touch people's laundry.
Where's the rules?
It's decent human being. I
There's
don't
20 minutes past your time.
Oh,
you get your shit
Stephanie.
out. You get
The
your
laundry
shit out.
room's available.
You get your shit out and wash me. What are you gonna touch me? I fucking dare you. That's what I thought. I'm explaining the rules to her because I've been a property manager. Call the police.
Let her go.
That's right, you fucking British bitch.
Yeah, you're live to the cloud, Stephanie. That went straight to video. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is wrong with people in this city? What is wrong? In fact, they didn't even take her picture, silly cow. It's not right. She took my soap out of the bloody laundry. I started asking her nicely. She was snarky and she sent her boyfriend out to intimidate me. What an asshole. I'm so fucking sick of this city and its goddamn bullies. I hope they have called the police. FOI, that report, damn sure. Oh, here we go. I need a cigarette. Oh, I'm trying to quit. Teeny bit of a cigarette. If you're going to touch people's laundry and sneak and think you can get away with it, be prepared to be told off. And if you can't take the telling off, then don't touch other people's stuff. And then when I'm telling you off, walk away and then go send your boyfriend out sliming up like he's Clint Eastwood coming down the hallway at me. Sod that. I don't take bullshit from anybody. And then she starts calling me CUNT and everything. Cheap. I've given those people, been nice to them too. She used to live in this apartment with her daughter apparently before I moved in. The reason this apartment came free was because she moved in with him downstairs. Hi Kelly, it's Jane again. Hi, I've just had another run-in with those people from 112, but the thing was this time I went downstairs with a video recorder playing. They took their stuff out the washing machine after I spoke to you and went off back to their apartment, and then my dryers were going. he came in on his own and stood behind me and just sat there. And so I just stood, watching me take my stuff out the dryer, because I was there right for the minute it stopped, because that was her beef, was be there when your washing machine stops. So he stood there behind me, and I said to him, I bullshitted. I said, "You're live to the cloud right now." And he went, "What?" I said, I'm recording, we're going live to the cloud right now. Because I was kind of talking to myself, expecting something to happen on the way to the laundry room, because they knew I still had stuff drying. And sure enough, they showed up, and she started screaming the odds at me, telling me they've called the police and the building manager's not going to do anything. They're just a joke. And then wouldn't let me go up in the elevator, and I went to go out. She says, "What are you going to do? Touch me? Go on then, I dare you." And that's when he was around the side going, don't touch her, she's recording. And he'd threatened me with being recording. And also when I was coming out of the laundry room with my drying stuff, he went in and said, "I'm going in to see if anything had been tampered with." "Oh yeah, my stuff's been tampered with. There's nothing in there." And I said, "Well, that's a load of rubbish, because I've been recording the room the whole time." So I'm sorry to call you back, but now I'm like, I'm angry. Like, that they should, if you're going to touch people's stuff, be prepared to be told off if you get caught doing it. And that's what I was doing. And then to walk away and then send your boyfriend down the hallway to confront me, that's not, I don't take bullying, and I don't take people abuse. And she's like, "There's no rules. What are the rules?" Well, there's no rules. There are rules that you don't touch other people's things. It's a civil, it's, sorry, I'm very sorry, but now they've got me scared. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you just have a word with them to just say, "Listen, I'm not happy with the ruckus and the phone calls I got last night. Please, in future, do not touch other people's laundry. Just wait, and if you have to wait a day, you have to wait a day. But you don't take people's stuff out the washing machines." Because, like I said, I've had stuff stolen by a pervert, and that's why I left the last apartment building I was in. Thanks, Kelly. Yeah. Will do. I'll go and look that up. Thank you very much. Okay, bye. Alright, did you hear all of that? Oh, what a week to try and quit smoking, eh? Ha ha ha. Great. What corrupt police officer are they going to get that they're related to show up at my door? Piss off. Right, now I've got to worry about people setting fire to my apartment, being friggin' lunatics, accusing me of all sorts that's not true. Well, at least I'm recording this. I don't hope I am. It's 35 minutes. Trap me in the elevator like that, you freaking moody cow. Take a friggin' Midol. Go buy a washing machine if you can't wait like everybody else. Goddamn princess. Bloody millennial generation think they'll take everything now. Sorry to the good millennials. The ones that don't moan about the old people, because it was we moaned about the old people before us too. You're not exactly new about it, you know. And funnily enough, you millennials, you know what's going to happen? Your kids are going to moan about you one day. Ah! Why didn't you do more to save the planet? Should listen to the hippies, man. My parents' generation had the right idea. They weren't too 50s and they weren't too flipping 80s. They were all the good parts of the 60s and the 70s, that's for damn sure. I really had a great childhood, thank you very much, by the way, if my apartment gets set fire to or I die somehow because of psychotic neighbours in the night. But, you know, just so everybody knows, my parents were pretty fucking groovy and they raised me right. And, I didn't come from a broken home like everybody thinks or would like to forced upon me. My parents were cool as shit. I had 2 Christmases, 2 birthdays, I had 4 sets of grandparents. I had a lush life compared to a lot of kids. We weren't rich, but I had a good big family. And that I'm grateful for. I think a lot of these people on this island have had miserable little lives. And they don't know how to be polite. And they certainly don't know how to queue for a bloody bus, that's for damn sure. You see who's coming to the bus stop, you know who's first. Learn to bloody queue, you rude assholes. You're like flipping Americans. Now I've got to go hang up my wet laundry because I couldn't put it in for longer than I wanted to, like normal. Because according to Princess Stephanie, there are rules, but then there are no rules. So she doesn't know what she's talking about, does she? Nice too, but I was nice to the people at the ministry and they had me working in 2 jobs for 5 months. They break collective agreements left, right and centre. My Corey screws in my wages and I checked, I FOI'd, he never put a ticket in, he never called, he kept me in financial distress on purpose. Yet I still gave him and Thomas Christmas presents every year, even that Christmas. But they still lied, they still attributed Kathy Lehman's complaint to me before my meeting with the union. They played all the nasty little tricks under the sun. Their stupid little gaslighting games, they're stupid having me run around and then ask me why I hadn't got work done because they've had me running around, and the minute I try and explain, don't get agitated, Jane. Well, excuse me, what kind of psychotic game are you playing now, Thomas Guerrero, Erica Evenden, Mike Bory, Snorri Bory, the other ladies called you, they were right. The other ladies being Angela French and Katie McNeil, who kept saying, Mike should really retire, you know. And I told him, Mike said to me, can you believe it? You look like you're trying harder because of what I was wearing that day. And they both said, huh, he should retire soon. The good thing he's retired. I bet they're happy, but I'm not because I still don't have a job. Not an office job anyway.
Holy smokes, what do you got, Joe?
Right.
What is that?
For the kitchen.
What is that, like an industrial pot rack?
No, it's their open shelving. Hey, it looks awesome in here, bud. I feel like the Morgan house is really looking good. On the exterior, we've got to get the coats of paint off. I mean, for me, paint is always a good sign. That means we're moving in the right direction. But on the inside, after the fireplace is finished, I mean, it's now pulling all the paper up and getting
Right, so we're going to start uploading this now. Okay, how do I turn this off? There.